Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. This is a channeled intuitive message from my spirit guides for the collective and for anyone who has been led to watch this video for the time span around the month of January 2022, or for whenever you feel called to watch this video, as time is not linear. And as always, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I will be talking about the numerology for this month and briefly talking about the astrology as well. But let's dive right into the intuitive message and the numerology for the month of January 1st. First of all, Happy New Year to you and welcome to the year 2022. Make sure to check out my videos about your personal year number and my world predictions for 2022. I'll leave the links to those videos below. So January 2022 is a universal 7-month and 2022 is a universal 6-year. So what I'm hearing from my guides is that this will be a month of great rest and healing for the collective. This will be a month of reset and recalibration for the world, with a focus on restoring health and getting back into a healthy pattern and rhythm in life. For many, it will be a month of starting new journeys and developing new skills for the new expanded awareness and interests that were brought about by the year 2021. As you know, many people in the year 2021 began to awaken and become more spiritual and more connected to the divine, and you might be one of those people. But in that process, they began to realize that there was something wrong with the path they were on. They felt unsettled in some part of their life and realized that this part of their life needed to be changed in some way. This was different for everyone. For some, it was an awakening to their true life's purpose or career. For others, it was regarding relationships, family, money, or moving. Whatever that was for you, you might be starting to develop or thinking about starting to develop these newly acquired interests more fully this month, filled with the wonder of where it might take you. And this month, you might have sudden insights and come up with sudden solutions as to what exactly you need to do to fix your problems. And problems that may have been unfixable for a long time. Suddenly, you realize what the solution is this month. After the chaos of 2021, many feel as if they have been completely thrown off track over the past 2 years. 2021 was a wild ride for many, and a great transformation for the better took place over that year. But there was also a lot of damage that took place as well. Many felt as though it was a time of broken dreams, broken hearts, and broken paths. 2022 is a 6 universal year, and 6 being the number of nurturing, healing, and fixing things, will be a year of restoration from the changes that occurred over the past year. And January is a 7 universal month, and 7 being the number of introspection, examining and observing oneself, one's mental, physical, and emotional well-being. This will be a slower paced month where the collective focuses on self-healing and self-improvement, healing and rebalancing their physical, mental, and emotional health. This month, the world will be taking control of their health, and this means getting into better physical shape by starting new workout routines or a healthier diet, starting a new therapy program, or coming up with plans for a more productive and balanced life this year. This will be different for every person, but the main energy will be one of coming up with a plan for self-improvement in some area of your life that needs to be improved, since 7 is the energy of self-reflection. But then actually taking those plans and implementing them, since 6 is the energy of taking responsibility and moving from the head to actually physically doing what it takes to fix and heal what is damaged and broken. For some, this will be healing their heart or healing their dreams. For others, this will be a healing of relationships with others, but especially the most important relationship of them all, the relationship with yourself. For those who will be working on healing relationships with others, the angels want you to know that now is the best time to let go of any grudges or feelings of resentment that you might still be holding on to. Let go of this baggage, as it is only weighing you down in the end, and the other person is not feeling any of the negative energy or anger that you might still have for them. Only you are feeling this negativity. By forgiving people for the wrongs they have done to you, you free yourself from energetic cords that are still connecting you to that person, and you free up energetic space so that the new, more positive energy and experiences can come in. And I think of it as a garage. If there is a car that is still in the garage, the new car cannot move into the garage, right? Because the old car hasn't been removed yet. So get rid of that old car that is in the garage, and your life will become lighter because you will no longer be holding on to baggage that is weighing you down. By forgiving others, you heal yourself the most in the end. So do it for yourself more than for the other person. And your new year will already be off to a great start, and this year will be so much lighter and easier for you, and all of your relationships will greatly improve. Because by letting go of baggage connected to one relationship, you simultaneously heal and improve all of your other relationships at the same time. And I'm being told very strongly that the angels want you to ask either them or to ask the universe to cut the cords that are connecting you to anybody else that's no longer serving you, and to ask to have these cords cut every single day. It's going to be very important for you in the year 2022. And the same can be said for those who will be working on healing the relationship they have with themselves this month, which, as I said, is the most important relationship of them all. This month, the angels want you to forgive yourself for any mistakes that you may have made in the past. Your awareness is different now, and whatever you did in the past that you consider to be a mistake, that you are not able to forgive yourself for, ask yourself this question: would I have acted the same way back then if I had the awareness that I have now? The answer to that question is no. You would have done things differently if you had the awareness you have now, but you didn't have that awareness back then, and you didn't have it for a reason. Because you were meant to make those mistakes, and it was meant to happen the way it did. Because the greatest learning of all comes from the mistakes that we make, right? The greatest learning doesn't come from our achievements, it comes from our mistakes and our failures. So at the time it happened, you were not given the awareness that you have now, and for good reason. Because that so-called mistake was meant to be made, because you have learned so much from it. And so the angels want you to forgive yourself and to let it go. You didn't have the awareness that you have now, and so you couldn't have possibly acted any differently. And many of you will be realizing this and healing this regret and these negative feelings that you might have towards yourself this month. Now let's briefly talk about the astrology of the month of January, and I'm using Western Tropical Astrology. Jupiter moved into Pisces in December 2021 and will be in Pisces throughout January until May 2022. This will give the month of January a very expansive, optimistic energy, which could indicate more reopenings of businesses happening around the world, even though with unspecified non-physical restrictions and boundaries still being strongly in place. With the new moon in Capricorn on January 2nd, there could be a strong feeling of taking on or attempting some new challenge, after much thought and analysis of one's life has taken place. For everyone, this will be different based on where Capricorn is in your chart. You will be thinking about where you have changed the most in your life over the past few years, and what will be the next step in your evolution and development. A Sun and Venus conjunction from January 8th to the 9th could mean you being given a reward or being guided to something rewarding through good news or information that comes in, and an overall feeling of optimism. From the 10th to the 12th, Mars in Sagittarius could make you feel like you want your words, thoughts, or beliefs to be spread, and you might feel like teaching or converting people with all of the new awareness and beliefs that you have developed over the past year. Mars will be squaring Neptune in Pisces, which will make many people feel inactive and lethargic. but could be very conducive for spiritual practices and connecting over to the other side. From the 16th to the 17th, the Sun-Pluto conjunction in Capricorn could lead you to come up with a business plan or a plan for developing something new or starting something new that will benefit you in the future and help improve some aspect of your life. Venus will be retrograde this month, but from January 23rd to the 31st, Venus will be trining Uranus, which could lead to you reevaluating things about your life and then coming up with solutions to problems and having sudden insights into what the solution is and how to finally fix the problem. With the Mercury and Pluto conjunction on the 28th, this could feel like a very intense day, and it's best to lay low today. And finally, on the 29th, Venus goes direct. Yay! Hooray! Venus will be retrograde during most of the month of January, which has caused a rethinking of values on a very intense level, and coming up with ideas and solutions and plans for how to improve your future for the long term. With Venus finally direct in Capricorn on the 29th, you will be feeling that you are ready to do it and to start moving forward with those plans. You'll be feeling like you're ready to now take the bull by its horns and feeling very well prepared to do so. So I hope that you have a great month and a great new year. Leave a comment below and let me know which part of this resonated with you. And if you want to get a personal reading with me, I'll leave that information below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with other people who could also benefit from this information. I would love to have you subscribe and become part of the family. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.